Hello, I'd like to welcome everyone to our presentation of Mnet Financial. Accompanying with me today will be Michael Storch, our VP of National Accounts. Hello. We have Lauren Iesquez, Head of Client Services.
Hello.
We have David Brooks, who's the Chief Editor of Mnet News and our Communications Director.
Hello.
And there's myself. I'm David Hamilton. I'm the founder of Mnet Financial and currently serving as CEO. Foremost, I want to thank you for your interest in our company. I'm hopeful that this presentation will help you to appreciate just how committed we are to the ASC and outpatient hospital industry, and how we'll be able to help make your job easier, increase your cash flow, and reduce your bad debt. Briefly, let's begin by considering a few facts about Mnet. Did you know that Mnet is the only national collection agency that works exclusively with ASCs and outpatient hospitals? If you look at the website of any agency you may have used in the past, you'll quickly notice that they serve many industries. That means they're collecting bad checks, repoed cars, credit card debt, utilities, on and on. Or, if they do only work in healthcare, they work with all types of medical debt. That's not us. We strictly work in the surgical world. You might be thinking, well, why is that important? So I prepared 5 key considerations for you, why we believe that that's so important. Consideration number 1, Mnet understands the outpatient ASC business model and how it differs from other medical services. For example, we understand that we're dealing with elective treatment and physician partners who want to protect their patient relationships. We also realize that providers rely on repeat business and referrals, and they cannot afford to jeopardize their business with the poor handling of self-pay collections. The second consideration is Mnet has well-established and close working relationships with the major ASC software vendors. We all know who they are. We're talking about Advantix, SIS, Vision, HST Pathways, Amkai, Cerner, and there's a few others out there, which makes submitting accounts and interacting with Mnet very easy for you. And our familiarity with your software enables us to maximize its uses. The third consideration is our collection representatives know how to read your internal billing comments, can explain your EOB, co-pays, deductibles. Why is that important? Well, our knowledge results in better communication with your patients. And that means that more accounts get collected or resolved, and you're going to encounter fewer disgruntled patients. The fourth consideration is we're experienced in supporting the administrator, business office manager, regional directors or VPs. We have a strong track record of working with CBOs. And of course, we know how to satisfy corporate requirements. So we know that each of you has a different job, and we know how to support each one of you differently. A good example of this, which we're going to demonstrate later, is our collection reports and how each reporting style matches, say, for example, a business office manager versus a VP of finance. So the fifth consideration is that we're longtime trusted members of the ASCA National Association, as well as active members in the state associations. So no matter where you're located, we're going to be in your neighborhood and working in your specific market. Why is that important? Well, we know that no two centers are the same. So we have persons designated to handle your area and your unique challenges. But in summary, we work to help build your value proposition in the industry by supporting your company conferences, your events. Often we're asked to speak on credit and collection topics and help educate. We're going to support you by exhibiting and sponsoring, etc. So hopefully you can see that Mnet is a true niche partner for you. Okay. Now that you know our background, let me share with you the summary of our 7 core services and products. So for those of you who want to get the short version, here it is. You really want to pay attention to the next 60 seconds. Otherwise, if you want more details, for example, if you want to see samples of our patient web interaction, online client features, if you want to see our software, our status reports, you're going to want to stay tuned for the second half of the presentation. So here's the summary. Product number 1, that's online bill pay. Your patients can pay their bills right from your website. This is very inexpensive and easy to set up. Our service number 2, pay plan management. So prior to treatment, you can send your patients a pay plan contract by email and manage everything between you and your patient online. We're going to actually show you how you can make payment plans easy and profitable. Our third service is bad debt collections. This is self-pay accounts that reach 90 to 120 days old. You can turn them over to Mnet for collections. It's pretty straightforward, pretty traditional. Our fourth service is called Early Out. By the way, this is the best value out there for the busy facility where the business office manager has a lot on their plate. It's what I like to call the cost-savvy business office manager special. And why do I say that? It's because you can reduce your entire patient collection overhead to the cost of one billing statement. Mnet will take it from there. Full service interaction and follow-up with your patient. The fifth service is referred to as payment monitoring. This is a special assistance for patients who might have agreed to a payment plan up front at the center level. And rather than lump these accounts in with the other collections, we separate those patients and will honor the plan without affecting their credit. Sixth service we want to discuss is AR cleanup. If you have a change in staff or you're switching from one billing software to another, we can remotely support your billing for a short period of time or an extended period of time. And number 7, funding personal injury cases. So we fund PI cases up front at a discounted amount, and then we wait the several years that it takes to get paid, and we absorb all the risk. So whether you've done PI cases for a long time or you want to start, we have some nice options for you. So that's the summary of our services. If that's all you need and you want to begin using Mnet, simply call, you can see on the screen, Michael Storch, VP of National Accounts at 866-648-4677. That's Michael Storch, VP of National Accounts at 866-648-4677. Or of course, you can just email us at sales@mnetfinancial.com.